Can't hear you.
In case you guys didn't know, Spotify Wrapped came out today. And if you're looking at me like, oh, this bitch probably exclusively listens to Taylor Swift, you'd be correct. And I didn't plan on that happening. I usually tell people like, oh, like I'm a fan of her music, but I'm not a Swiftie. But I feel like because I'm in her 0.5% of listeners, I can't say that anymore. It wouldn't be accurate. I'm actually in a costume today. I dressed up for you guys. I'm a body positive Kim Possible. Yeah. That bitch's waist is way too small. Like, that really fucks some of us up, I'm sorry. But yeah, my grandma and some of her friends are here tonight, too. So, if you guys don't laugh at my jokes, I might just cry in the shower, but it's fine. But yeah, no, some of her friends are here. So some of them are Jane, Linda, Diane. So I feel like you already knew that looking at me, that would be my grandma and her friends' names. But yeah, I go to NYU, and recently there was a gunshot warning on one of our campuses in our Brooklyn campus, which is like a very scary thing. So I'm so grateful that NYU sent a text and told us exactly what to do. It was very helpful. They said, run if you can. Hide if you can't. Fight if you must. Now, maybe at some schools, but like NYU is where a lot of scrawny kids go to like have their like main character moment. Like no one's fighting anyone. Like we'll all just die. It's too morbid? Okay. Speaking of sad things, my 7-year-old cousin recently asked me if I'm pregnant. Which is sad for 2 reasons. I'll let you guess what those are. But yeah, it's fun. I don't really know if I ever do want to like have a baby, but I do want to be pregnant for the attention of it. You know what I mean? And thank you, Neptune. That's my roommate. And in case you guys are like, Alex, that actually sounds pretty narcissistic. I'm trying to build a career of just me on stage talking about myself and my life, so I feel like we already knew that going into this. And also, like, the idea of not having to suck in for 9 months, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, sign me up. I would have kids if the person I'm with wants kids. My current crush wants kids. I'd have 10 of his kids if he just loved me back. He and I have this really cute, like, little will they, won't they relationship. In my opinion. I think his girlfriend would disagree with that. I didn't know he had a girlfriend until he saw a video of me doing stand-up comedy where I was talking about liking him, and then he told me he had a girlfriend. I don't know if that was more embarrassing, or in 7th grade when I dropped a pad in front of my crush, and he picked it up, opened it, and said, "Is this a diaper?" Speaking of periods and crushes, I just went on a tampon run with my current crush. I just am amazing at flirting. What can I say, you guys? But yeah, no. Also, the thing is, I am so like in love with this man as much as you can be unrequited one way. One of his actors dropped out for a project, and I played a cancer patient for him. A male cancer patient. And if you think you're in the friend zone now, put all your hair up in a beanie and have your crush look at you from 3 horrendous angles. You'll be deep in that friend zone then. Life hack. But yeah, I keep calling myself a bad person because I still flirt with him and I still have these really strong feelings for him. And he's in a relationship. But my friends keep telling me, Alex, you're 19 and live in dorms. You're not a home wrecker. If anything, you're a dorm wrecker, and that's like a little less severe. Yeah. My mom has told me before, like, oh, this is actually a really cool experience. I feel like I'm watching a modern day Ross and Rachel, which is really mean because in that world I'm Ross. It's really sad. Yeah, I'm horrible at flirting. It's bad. Like, I handed a guy my number the other night, and as I handed him my number, I literally went like this. I'm sorry. And I wish I was kidding. That actually happened, which is just, I make the material too easy for me. I'm really making it too easy to succeed as a comic, you guys. But yeah, no, oh God. That was just like a fun little moment that happened, and in case you're wondering, no, he has not texted me. I wonder why, but yeah. I feel like the only times I truly get to have the power in romantic flirting moments is when I'm catcalled on the street. It's a really nice power dynamic shift for me. And for the women here in the room, you'll get it. Men, just pretend to listen. You're great at that. But the thing about catcalling is it makes you feel like shit, but not like shit about yourself. Those are two mutually exclusive things. But sometimes, if you look really, really hard, you can find someone who does both. I was walking by the 7-Eleven at Union Square, which I feel like already paints a pretty vivid picture. And this one guy yelled out to me, "Damn, I know you feel sexy. I just want to play with your belly."
Damn right you do. Sorry.
That was beautiful. Sorry.
So sorry.
That was really funny. No, but like you have to acknowledge a professional when you see one. Like he knew I watched Kim Possible growing up. Like he knew like exactly what I hated about myself and was able to turn it into a catcall in like 5 seconds. Like that's really impressive. I did this one joke at a mic one time, and this guy came up to me after the show and said, "Oh, you know, this might be like a man thing, but I kind of thought you took that as a compliment, and that like you thought that you were flattered by that guy telling you that. Not to sound like a creepy uncle or anything, which is a great way to start any sentence. But like some men like a little extra in the middle. Do you know what women don't like? Being told that we have a little extra in the middle. Thank you guys, and have a good day."